Hi everyone, it's Allie. Welcome back. Today I'm joined by Marla and Katie for a little three-person hop. This is the card I made featuring Pinkfresh Studios and the Greetery stamps combined. So all of us love Pinkfresh Studios and the Greetery, so we decided to combine the two and make a card. We don't know what sets we're going to be using, so hopefully it'll be just some fun inspiration for you and a surprise for us. So for my card, I used the Greetery Hug in a Mug Sweet Treats die, and then I used the Pinkfresh Kelly Alpha UpperCase letters and the Slimline Fancy Diagonal Stripes die. So first I cut out my Slimline panel there, and I just used the Nennah 110-pound cardstock. And I did back that with my Elizabeth Crafts double-sided adhesive. I thought that would be easier than trying to glue that down. I did want all of my stripes to stay in place. And I just cut myself a card there. I believe I did 8 by 9. And I'm just going to adhere that to my panel. Now, if you do use the Elizabeth Crafts tape, I can't compare it to others, but hers is very, very sticky. So you don't have any play. So once you stick that down, you stick that down. So next I decided to use my alpha dies, and I was going to use the word joyful. As you'll see later in the video, I decided to just use the word joy, but I also put the Elizabeth Crafts tape behind that as well, and I cut that out in one pass there. And I also got one of the cookies during that. And for all of this, I'm using my Nennah cardstock just to make it easy. And then I'm going to use my distressed inks to color up what I'm going to do. So as I was making this card, some of it's going to change. The hardest part about this card for me was I couldn't decide where I was going with it. I couldn't decide what colors I wanted to use. I couldn't decide the layout of the card, so I kind of bounced around with this. So first I wanted to have a very elegant background, so I wanted it to remain white, and I thought I was going to make all my letters red. So first I started off with the cookies, so I figured I would put a little color on them because I wanted to look like they were baked. So I just put on some antique linen. And I also used some fun foam with those. Now I have the sticky backed fun foam that you can buy probably at the dollar store or Walmart. And I just cut out a bunch of different colors because, like I said, I just wasn't quite sure what colors I wanted to use. And sometimes I like to have lots of options. So if I'm starting a project and I don't have it exactly in my head what I want to do, sometimes I will just cut out or color a bunch of different things. And then as I go and lay it out, I'll try them. And then it usually comes together what I want to use. And then sometimes I have enough elements I can make, a second card or a third card, depending on what I have left. And I feel like it really doesn't take me that much longer to make extra pieces. And if I don't use them, my kids surely do. So my son was playing with and coloring cookies while I was doing this. So he had a lot of fun with it too. So then I decided to put a little color on my marshmallows there. And first I was just going to leave some gray on them. But then I did end up adding some antique linen, thinking, well, I want them to look like they are a little bit roasted too. So here, this is when I changed my mind. And I just showed you a quick little clip of it. And I did end up inlaying some of those red I can't think of it, some red lines into there. Um, but here, I normally will buy my Trinity embellishments, but because they are moving, a lot of their embellishments are out of stock. I did find this SC Craft Supplies on Etsy, so I did end up buying some of theirs. They are, I believe, in Canada, but it came so fast. So if you are in a bind, I would recommend them. This was my finished card. Once I got all my little embellishments on there. And I'm just going to show you here how I spruced them up. But so I took some of my Gina K Designs Crystalline drops and I just added that glue on there. I decided that I didn't want to use like a regular glue or a glue that dried clear because I figured the accents would give it a little bit more distinction, add a little bit more fun to it because it'll just look a little bit more glossy. And I wish I was up a little bit more on the screen here, but I'll pull it up once I realize that I'm not in the center there. But I love that these cookies you can make little graham crackers with them. And s'mores. Use your graham crackers to make s'mores. It's so fun. So I also pulled out my Nuvo Simply White Crystal Drops just to add some like melty marshmallow to it. And I did not have glitter in my stash. You know, I've had glitter in my stash for probably 10 years. But then ever since my daughter has found that I've had glitter in my stash, she steals it. So I could not find any glitter. But I had a glitter embossing powder. So I had to make do and I just pulled that out and it worked perfectly fine. So I just used that. And then I pulled out some of those embellishments and just combined them there in my little Trinity tray and pulled out a few. That I believe is my favorite little s'mores cookie that I made. I love, love, love how that came out. And then the rest of the cookies, and it was really nice too to have that sticker backed fun foam there. That way I could just take the sticker off and it was ready to go and everything adhered perfectly fine. But it was fun to make all these and combine them. Now, what's really neat is if you follow the Greetery or if you want to go on their website, this Hug and a Mug Sweets Treats actually goes with their Hug and a Mug set, and it makes an actual mug. And what they do to decorate this mug, it's just amazing, completely amazing. And I just had to hold back because it was kind of expensive and I have 3 kids and the holidays are coming up, so I can't be spending a lot of extra money. I'm still laid off from my job, but I had to buy one thing, so the cookies was it. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the card and you enjoyed the video. Please look in my description box below to catch the other videos in this hop, and I hope this has inspired you to take a few of the companies that you love and try to combine some of their products. So I will catch you again next time. Thanks and have a great day.